Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today we're going over the film Prometheus for Alien Day, which was Wednesday. Today's Friday.
No, I'll put this out on Wednesday.
But we got this.
Wednesday.
We already got a video.
No.
And we can't have a bunch in one day because we need to spread it out through the week for the views.
This will be out on Wednesday, you guys. You're welcome.
Alright, I guess Wednesday.
We can tell future. Woo!
Sure thing.
Because it's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's like, we got this.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
yeah, you're off.
Wait. Let's get this out of the way. This kid wanted a shout out, Steve. What was his channel name?
I don't remember a shout out, at least for alien stuff.
Oh, hey. That's his channel name. He wanted a shout out. I told him next time we do a video, we'll do it.
Aiden Haney?
Yes.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, buddy. I told you I'll get you covered. It's just, we don't do YouTube like videos all the time. We just do a bunch of them at once and then spread them out through the week. It's just easier for us. He works, I work, we're always busy.
Yeah, so we're going to go over Prometheus because we have the new Alien Covenant film coming out next month. So, have to prepare for that one.
Greatest news about that movie, it comes out on my birthday.
Also, we're not going to be in town.
Oh, I'm watching that Thursday night.
Oh, yeah, well, we could still not watch it in town. Go watch it in IMAX.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to watch it Thursday night here, and I'm going to watch it on my IMAX on Friday when we go down there.
But we're going to be busy Friday. Well, where we go? I don't know. Talking about Motor City Comic Con's happening that same weekend. So we're going to be going down that for one day. We're just not decided on what day we're actually going.
I thought we were going Saturday.
I think it was Saturday.
Yeah.
Because Friday, nobody's really there. But Saturday, get Jason David Frank, Amy, and Ron Perlman. Which I still got to get that figure for. Slacking.
It's normal. It's Steve.
It is. I still haven't cleaned up this room. I think it's like twice since I moved in. But yeah, back to the film. Lost my train of thought there.
Good movie. Next.
Sweet. Okay, so for the film Prometheus, if you guys haven't seen it, it's
okay. It's okay.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's sort of a prequel to Alien. Sort of. Because if you're going into this expecting it to be literally an Alien prequel, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Which I think is most people's problem with this movie. That was my problem when I originally went to see it. Because it's more of a film that explains what the engineers are. Like what their whole purpose was. Why we're sort of tied into that universe.
But this actually is an alien movie. Because we are the aliens. Because we are the foreigners going on their planet.
Well, also, we're the foreigners on our planet because they made us.
Yeah.
Spoiler. You learned that really early. Don't worry about it. But yeah, for the film, at the beginning of the movie, they find out that, or they have inclinations that we are supposed to go meet our creators. Because of all these cave paintings from like different civilizations over thousands of years, all have the same kind of paintings of this giant guy pointing at the stars, and they have to go visit the stars. So, Weyland-Yutani, tying into the Alien universe, decides to fund a trip on the Prometheus ship to LV, I think it's 233? What's the planet in the movie? Because
only LV I know is 426, man.
Exactly. It's the important one. Which is the part when I was originally watching this movie, I'm like, wait a second. That's not the right planet. But yeah, it's supposed to be the only planet that could sustain life. It's like on a moon off a planet. So they go there, try to find their creators. Is what the plot is. The only thing is two things that's kind of funny about that is when they get to the planet, it can't sustain life. Even though it's supposed to be sort of habitable when they got there, but I guess it's like breathing in exhaust fumes if you're to stand outside for a few minutes with it. Like you just die. I always thought that was kind of weird with the movie. But yeah, for the plot, I think the plot's actually pretty cool. If you're not going into expecting it to be an alien movie. Because it's not. It's pretty much just like a sci-fi epic horror movie.
That sort of ties in.
that sort of ties in. It's pretty much the only thing that really has similarities is the engineers. And then there's some concepts that start showing up of the aliens.
There's pictures of like aliens on the wall when they were walking in there, and
yeah, there's like the one where it's like sort of Queenie looking, which is weird because then you think that they kind of know what that is all about. But in the film, the only thing you get is the black goo, which when you touch it, it changes your biology.
I'm still not sure what the heck that stuff is.
It's weird. But then it's like, because of the black goo, we get the sort of face hugger thingy that came out from the worms, even though it would go inside the people itself.
That was the greatest face hugger that came out of that girl that hugged the engineer.
You also get that one, which is... I still don't understand how that works. Like, I kind of get it because he was infected, he impregnated her like a face hugger, but then it made a face hugger. A giant squid face hugger.
Don't you knock that thing. That thing was amazing.
I like it when they cut it out of her, it's just like squirming in the tank. And you can kind of tell it's just like her just sitting in there with a bunch of goop all over the place, just things flailing around. I'd be uncomfortable too. God, yeah, but that scene, like, rewatching it, I remember when I saw it in theaters. I saw it once. This is the second time I've seen it since the movie came out. Yeah, I went with Arnes. And initially when I saw it, I was like, okay, whatever. But anyways, for the scene, when the thing comes out of her, the one thing that that bothers me about the scene is not when she's getting cut open or they're expanding the thing, because usually I'm really cringy about that stuff, especially like I could not watch the actual like real doctors like doing surgeries and stuff. Like my mom used to randomly watch that. Nope. But like the movie stuff, it's usually not as bad. But when it opens up, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Pulls it out, and then the thing has the umbilical cord hooked to it. And I'm like, okay, they're gonna cut that, right? And she's like, nope. I was just like, Jessica's looking at me like, you're a wimp. Like, but it's grody. How do you do, like, you're just imagining
now you
tearing something out of you.
She just
straight up ripped that thing up, kept injecting herself with some morphine, and was just good to go. How does she not rip the staples that they hooked into her? What are those things made out of? God, it's worse than the high heels from Jurassic World.
Yeah, actually it is. It is.
It is. Like, she should have just, like, bled out and died. Nope, morphine. It's all good.
Morphine cures everything, man.
I guess it does. God, I need some.
Steve's an addict, you guys.
Yeah. Oh, man. I finally got over being sick for, like, a month and a half.
Oh, no. You're a real addict. If they would see your toys, they would know you're an addict.
You can. On this channel. Did a tour. Stevie Toy Rooms. Should watch it. But yeah, for the majority of the movie, it's actually pretty well paced. Because at the beginning of the movie, they have like the whole world building, why they're going out there, and there's a couple like cool little interactions that happen. But it's like, when you get to the planet, it's still kind of slow. You're trying to figure out what's going on. And then like, once the crap hits the fan, it does not stop till the end of the movie.
Which is actually one thing I appreciate about this movie, Steve.
Once the black goo is introduced,
it's over.
Yeah, it's just crazy weird things are happening. And I think that's also kind of a problem too, is they kind of throw a lot of concepts at you at very quick intervals. Like you have like the introduction of the black goo and he's kind of like testing it on stuff.
I hate that guy.
And you have the leak and stuff leaking. Well, actually I love him. I love that guy as a villain.
Hate it. I hate him as a villain. I'm not saying he's a bad, character or whatever, but I hate him as a villain. Because I expected him, damn it, to be a good guy.
Yeah, but he's so weird. Because, like, he's interacting with the crew, and he was designed to go there, right?
Yeah.
And he's pretty much, like, supposed to help Whale and Yutani, like, recapture his youth and keep him alive. So it's, like, any means necessary. But then he's, like, going on about, like, how, like, the kids always want to see the parents die, and he starts testing with the black goo to see what he can do. And it's kind of weird because it throws like mixed signals throughout the movie because it's like it seems like he wants to be his own being, and yeah, he's still kind of working.
Wants to experiment on humans
for Waylon, and then, which kind of ties into the new movie from what I hear. But yeah, it's just really weird, especially with all the concepts. Because again, you have the black goo, which does different things on different creatures. Because it's like when it was introduced and then it leaks out with the worms in the ground, it turns them actually into full-fledged creatures. But then say like when he puts it in the drops, it changes the one guy a little bit, but he kind of gets burned before he really gets to metamorphosize. And but he still impregnates her, but like the semen is now a facehugger.
Yeah, let that sink in, people.
Or something. I don't know. But then it's like the other guy gets the black goo out, and then he's like giant Sasquatch thing from Troll Hunter. So I don't really quite understand that, because you think he would have maybe like... Because what I was kind of hoping was that, like, you're seeing the little worms become kind of facehugger-ish, that he would become more Xeno-esque.
That's what I thought it was going to happen, honestly. Not him turning to a zombie Sasquatch.
Yeah, that's what happens. So, like, that concept's a little weird. So now, again, kind of confused about the black goo. And then that's pretty much where it takes off there, because then after that, it's pretty much just dealing with giant tentacle squid facehugger, and then the engineers.
But that was so one of my favorite parts in that movie is like that guy, the worm comes out. He's like, "Oh, she's so cute,
Ah! Get off! And then when it breaks his arm, he's like, "Cut the damn thing off!" The guy's like, just jacking off, and then it has acid for blood. Then,
which that's what I thought was like, you know, when that guy got introduced, he was gonna turn into the actual alien, you know?
Yeah, or even not like alien, but he even just took on more traits.
Yeah.
Because there was like absolutely nothing really an alien when that happened. But then it's like maybe he just didn't have enough time, but then again, it didn't really take a lot of time for those little worms to transform.
You know what it sounds like to me, Steve? We could have wrote this script better.
Could have. Oh, like I said, I think overall the movie's fine in terms of the plot. Because it's just like, it's a really nice, like, tense horror sci-fi movie. And it works. I also like, too, that they, like, kind of explain the engineers a little bit more. And they show, like, even though they're more humanoid, like, why it has, like, the elephant-looking face in the original Alien because it's a helmet. I always thought that was really cool. And then you get to see the ship and kind of how it operates. But you also get to see that in Colonial Marines. We get to see the solar system set up. And then how it, you have like the holograms that show like what's happened beforehand. That was also introduced in Colonial Marines 2, which I thought was really cool.
I feel like I need to play that game now.
I do too. I never really hated that game. Not nearly as much as everybody else. Like, I realize the graphics are kind of but still fun. The Queen fight was disappointing though. I will say that.
I'll talk about it online.
Oh, the online's amazing. If there's anybody playing. You need to get like a LAN party going and just have like 8 people just like on at the same time so we can play Colonial Marines. But yeah, for the creatures in the film, they're all really cool. Pretty much all CG for the most part. The engineers are neat. They're just pretty much just giant humans with bald heads. Like they look like Mr. Clean. He's gonna go clean my kitchen. But it's just that, I guess that was the thing that was weird because I always thought like a little bit more of them. Especially reading the old novels, they were kind of depicted more like having the trunk and stuff. But in this one, it's like they kind of like revamped that, and now it's a helmet, and they wear suits. And the suit is more like alien-esque, while they are just big muscle-bound people.
I like that they kept them as big boned muscle people, but I still kept the whole trunk thing. Just made it look like it was part of the breathing thing.
Yeah, it's just like they're taking more inspiration from the Xenomorphs for some of their stuff. Like, maybe they actually, like, have, like, the armor on. Like, it's, like, the exoskeletons that they kind of replicate. That'd be cool. But, yeah, the little worm facehugger thing was really neat. I like how it just kind of grabs and just crushes. And then it has, like, the acid for blood, and it, like, goes inside of the dude. Which is odd, but it's cool that it kind of gets introduced again later. It's also weird, too, because when it gets cut, it, like, starts morphing again, like, regenerating. Again, I don't understand what that black goo does. Like, hopefully it's explained more in the new movie.
I feel like I need some of that in my life.
No, I'm cool.
I want to grow an extra leg. You never just want to cut your leg off and grow it back?
I can't say I've ever had that urge. Crazy, I know. I was like, I'd have it just have a tail.
Isn't like your finger like cutting it off at work or something like worth like 10,000 or something? I'll just be like, okay, here's $100,000 worth.
It's just like, I need my money, and it's back. Oh, that'd be horrible.
Oh.
But yeah, the giant facehugger thing. I know initially when I remember watching it, I thought it was goofy looking.
I liked it.
But coming back, like, it has, like, the subtle little touches, like, because you see, like, the tentacles, you're like, okay, that's kind of weird. But then when it, like, rests on top of the engineer when it impregnates it, that's when you see all, like, the subtle facehugger-esque things going on top.
Started to show.
Like, you see it got, like, the flaking skin and whatnot on top. Like, that's actually really cool. And then it dies after it impregnates him.
Well, like all of the other ones, you know.
Yeah, which is weird, because it's, like, it's so big, you think it'd be more like a queen? Or it could, like, do multiples?
No.
Go figure. Try. Yeah, like, the zombie Sasquatch thing is really weird. Like, that's the only one that seems really out of place for the movie. For me, anyway. So, like, it's just like...
I think it's for most of us, actually.
Yeah, because it's just like, we need a giant zombie. You go, that's popular now, right? And then there's that... well, I guess you're going to stick around to the end. It's not really an after-credit thing. But at the end of the film, we get the Deacon alien. Which is so weird.
It's like a technically first generation of an alien, I guess.
Sort of, because, like, initially with the movie, like, I know there's, like, some scripts that have the Ultramorph, which is a full-fledged Xenomorph, but that came out of the engineer, and it was supposed to hunt the gal down at the end of the movie. Shaw, but they scrapped that for whatever reasons. And then we got the Deacon.
Stupid idea, by the way.
That would have been sweet. Like, that I would have really appreciated more. Like, if that ever happened on LV-426, because I think that was, like, the whole tie-in thing. But, yeah, for the Deacon, it's pretty much just a really smooth-looking alien that can extend its entire jaw out instead of having the mini jaw.
Smooth criminal.
Ugh. Well, I like how it's like roar. It does like the hiss, and then it just like it does like full on Beetlejuice worm. Is what that reminds me of. Like, it's a cool scene, but I don't know. It's weird because it's just like there's not a whole lot alien about it. It's really strange. But I guess that's hence it's alien. It's weird.
They were just trying to explain to you like where those worms come from. You know, get it? The worms out of the goo, and now it's an alien's mouth that comes out. The actual little mouth.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, there you go.
We just need Kevin Costner to come back. Praise his role. But yeah, it's just really weird because it literally comes out of the engineer. Because it's like usually you have like the chest burster, and it kind of makes sense because it's like a parasite and it ejects. Well, this is like full-size creature coming out of a full-size dude.
That was a pretty big dude, by the way, too, so...
Yeah, it was like his entire stomach just kind of came out. So I was like, did he eat him?
He was hungry.
Or something? But yeah, it was an odd sequence. But still really cool, though. I think it still had it had an umbilical cord, too. If I remember right. I'm not 100%. Let me know down below. I'm trying to remember this on top of my head because we watched it a couple days ago. But... still odd. I don't have a figure of that guy. I've had people ask reviews for that, but I don't know. I literally bought nothing for Prometheus.
Yeah, now I think about it, that's probably like the only alien movie we have nothing of.
But yeah, so if you guys haven't seen Prometheus, I really enjoy the film personally.
Definitely a must-see.
Yeah, as I say, don't go into it thinking it's an alien movie though, because it's not. No. But if you just want a cool sci-fi movie that adds to the mythos of the Alien franchise, then you definitely won't be disappointed. Well, what did you guys think of Prometheus? Let us know in the comments section below. Did you guys enjoy the film? Or are you wee bit upset about it as some other people I know? Please let us know in the comments section below. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.